The wind howled through the twisted trees, carrying with it a sense of foreboding as darkness settled upon the desolate hill. The dilapidated mansion atop the hill, known as Haunted Hill, stood as a chilling testament to the horrors that had transpired within its walls. It was said that on the eve of Halloween, the house came alive with malevolent spirits, tormenting anyone foolish enough to venture inside. For years, the legend of Haunted Hill had terrified the townsfolk, who whispered stories of unspeakable evil that lurked within its confines. But on this particular Halloween night, a group of paranormal investigators, led by the renowned Dr. Amelia Lancaster, had gathered to uncover the truth behind the haunted house. As they approached the creaking iron gate, a shiver ran down their spine. The moon cast an eerie glow on the broken windows, as if the house itself were watching their every move. The team cautiously entered the decaying mansion, their footsteps echoing through the empty halls. As they ventured deeper into the house, strange occurrences began to unfold. Doors slammed shut on their own accord, icy gusts of wind whipped through the corridors, and whispers echoed from the shadows. Each step became a battle against mounting terror as the investigators delved further into the heart of darkness. Dr. Lancaster, undeterred by the escalating horror, led her team into the grand ballroom. The room was adorned with tattered curtains and decaying chandeliers, casting eerie shadows across the walls. It was there that they encountered their first apparition, an ethereal figure in a tattered gown, floating above the ground, its hollow eyes fixed upon them, emitting a haunting, mournful wail. The investigators pressed on, their nerves stretched to their limits. They climbed the creaking staircase, their hearts pounding in their chests. The second floor greeted them with a corridor that seemed to stretch on forever, lined with portraits of long-dead inhabitants. The eyes of the painted faces followed their every move, filling the air with an oppressive sense of malevolence. Suddenly, a door swung open at the end of the corridor, revealing a room bathed in an otherworldly glow. The investigators cautiously entered, only to find themselves ensnared in a web of supernatural phenomena. Furniture levitated, mirrors shattered, and blood-curdling screams reverberated through the chamber. One by one, the investigators succumbed to the relentless terror. Some were driven to madness, while others simply vanished into thin air, their fates sealed by the house's insatiable appetite for souls. Dr. Lancaster, the last remaining member of her team, stood alone in the heart of Haunted Hill, determined to confront the evil that had consumed so many. In a final act of defiance, Dr. Lancaster confronted the malevolent presence that lurked within the house. She unleashed a barrage of incantations, hoping to banish the dark forces that held sway over Haunted Hill. But her efforts were in vain. The entity, enraged by her audacity, unleashed a wave of supernatural fury, engulfing the house in a maelstrom of darkness. Haunted Hill stood as a silent sentinel, claiming another victim to its sinister legacy. Paranormal investigators had become just another chapter in its blood-stained history. From that day forward, Haunted Hill would continue to lure the foolhardy and the brave, forever trapping their souls within its haunted walls. And so, the nightmare on Haunted Hill persisted, an eternal reminder of the horrors that lay hidden in the darkest recesses of the human psyche. For those who dared to enter, there was no escape from the clutches of the haunted house, and the legend of its terror lived on, an eternal testament to the power of fear.